Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I am going to test out some new makeup to me, create a look, see what they're all about. I featured all of these products in a recent haul, so I now want to use them on camera for you guys. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot on indie makeup, so if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. I am excited to play with some makeup. I have been slacking so hard with my YouTube channel right now because life is hectic and crazy, and this stuff has been sitting on my desk for a while and I've been meaning to film this video forever. So I finally had some time to squeeze in a little testing some new makeup in my life. I just got back from Tampa. Everything's just been a whirlwind. But anyways, let's get some makeup on my face. Let me get a little closer. Got nothing on my face. This is me, all natural. I'm going to pull my hair back. So I have the NYX Blur Screen primer. This has 30 SPF. It seems like a lot of people like this. I believe this is a chemical sunscreen, not a mineral one. It has cactus flower extract and coconut juice. I feel like drugstore brands have been killing it with the releases lately, especially NYX. I have a lot of NYX products here to try out. So let's put this on. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It looks like a sunscreen. It's kind of drippy. If you want to see these products more up close and like closer swatches, check out that haul video. But yeah, it's pretty runny. And it's very scented. Okay. It's like a tropical floral smell, kind of coconut, kind of banana-y. It almost makes me think of a banana coconut shaved ice. If you know what shaved ice is, then you know how good it is. It's very popular in Hawaii. I know that they have shaved ice in other places, but the best shaved ice is in Hawaii. It's just like a better version of a snow cone. Ice is nice and fine, and then they put the syrups on it. Oh, that's what it makes me think of. It makes me think of home. But anyways, this is blending in like a lotion, like a sunscreen. But no like weird white cast. It has a little bit of like a little sheen to it, just like ever so slightly, and it is pretty tacky. Does it look like it smoothed out my skin? I mean, did it create a miracle for me since I have very enlarged pores? I got it all. I mean, I think it is. I can't really tell. I mean, it's hard to fill these pores up, but I think it's doing a pretty good job at smoothing, and I think it's gonna help like foundation grip to the skin because it is on the tacky side. But that scent is pretty prevalent, so if you don't like scented products, this might not be your jam. So let's get into this CC cream I got from IT Cosmetics. I got this right when it released, and I'm just finally trying it now. I got the CC Plus Natural Matte, so this is seeming like it's going to be more of a satin kind of product. And I got the shade Medium Cool, and I am more pink, more red on my undertones, so I think this is going to match perfectly actually. So let's try that out. I'm just going to get a foundation brush. I'm going to use this Luxie 532 round top blender. It's like the cleanest foundation brush I have right now. And I'm just going to do one pump? No, let's do two, because I like a two pump situation here. I feel like there's cat hair in this, which I wouldn't be surprised. If you live with pets, you know what that life is like. So I'm just gonna take this mirror and I'm just gonna put that on. Wow, it's actually a little lighter than I expected it to be. But I feel like cool undertone foundations tend to look light at first, and I keep thinking it's gonna be like too light, and then once I put it on and put everything on, it looks fine. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I just have to embrace that I am not as tan as I want to be. I'm gonna blend that out. This does seem way more blendable than the other one, the more matte one, and it's going over that primer really nicely. I feel like it's like just gripping right to it. So that's sitting on the skin really nicely. I did go over everything with a sponge just to make sure I didn't have any like streaks on the skin. But now we're gonna try out the NYX Pro Fix Stick. This is their correcting concealer. I got the shade Natural, which I think is gonna work for me. I think. Focus doesn't want to focus, but I was very intrigued by this. It seems like just such a little convenient product, a good product for like on the go. This looks like it's gonna have a lot more of a yellow tone to it, which I don't mind using a more yellow tone concealer because it will help like brighten the under eyes, and I could use some help. I feel like I haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately. I got back from Tampa on technically Monday. We got in at like 12:40 a.m. and then I had to go into work at 7. Now I did get a lot of sleep on Monday night because I was so exhausted, but then I didn't sleep that well yesterday, which seems to be a trend. Like I'll have one good night of sleep and then the rest of the week will just be crappy because just too much things going on. You know, when you're just thinking too much. So I do like that. It gives a good amount of coverage. I feel like this is something you could also blend with your finger, and it wasn't hard to blend. I usually feel like stick complexion products tend to be more tuggy and don't blend, but this is very creamy. So I need to powder up. I'm gonna do that off camera because I don't have a new powder. I'm gonna do my brows and I'll be right back. So the complexion powdered up really nicely, like the CC cream. It did not get weird once I put powder on. Oh, now I do need some bronzer. I need some life to my face, but I think it looks good. I don't have any weird settling, nothing like that. And I do feel like the concealer is looking extra creasy. I don't know if I didn't like tap out the creasing enough before I powdered, or if I layered that up a little too much. By the way, I did use the e.l.f. Bite Size Brow Palette. I think this is in brown, black, the black one, the dark one. So now let's get into bronzer, because your girl needs some warmth. I want to look tan. So I'm going to go into the NYX Buttermelt bronzer. It seems like everyone is loving this and that it has more of a reddish undertone. I have swatched it and I think it looks good. Why am I struggling to open it right now? So here it is. You see there's like a reddishness to it. I have Butter Biscuit. I just had to say it like that. And it does feel super creamy. I'm excited. Now the scent is intense. It's like a floral tropical smell. Ooh, that's strong. It's strong like the Physician Formula bronzers. Like the scent. Yeah, that's really strong. But I'm gonna dust off the excess, put some on. I did see that people said this was pretty pigmented. So I'm gonna try to not overdo it. I tend to overdo it, but you see how it has like a reddish undertone, and it just, oh my god, it's going on like so easy. You see how it's just spreading? I don't even have to do that much work. It's definitely feels more like a cream to powder kind of formula, but I think it looks good and it's really pretty. It does have a scent. I can smell it on my skin. So if you don't like things that are very scented, you might not like this product either, because I literally can smell it on my skin. That's crazy. Now let's get into some blush. I have a bunch of options. I have the Too Faced Cloud Crush blushes, the Persona Super blushes, and I also picked up the new Rare Beauty blushes. I have one open, but I definitely want to use one of the Rare Beauty blushes. I think I'm going to go in with Happy, because I love this color. It makes me happy, but I do want to mix it with the Too Faced Cloud Crush and Golden Hour. I think these two are going to be a perfect combo. So this is like a matte and this is a glowy one. Don't these shades go so well? I think they're going to go perfect. So I'm going to use each blush on each side first just to see how they look on their own, and then I'll mix them. Right? That sounds like a good idea. So let's start off with the Rare Beauty one. I see a lot of mixed reviews on this. Some people are loving it. Some people are just like, not for me. A lot of people are like, oh, it enhances texture, but I don't care about enhancing texture. The more glow, the better. I could care less. I have textured skin. It's there. I could care less if it gets enhanced. I want this glow. Look at that. It's definitely more on the sheer side, but so glowy. It's like a blush lighter, like a blush and highlighter kind of mix. And I'm so here for it. If you just want like more of a wash of color with a lot of glow, you could just let this be alone. I'm sure you could build it up. Ooh, that is so pretty. So let's go in with a different brush and go into the Too Faced one. This one seems very creamy, like a cream to powder formula. And it is more like matte, or maybe it's satiny. No, it's more like a matte finish. But you see how similar the colors are? This one is definitely like more pigmented. Maybe it has like a subtle sheen. Maybe very subtle though. So I'm gonna go over this side with the Rare Beauty blush because we need to match that energy that's on this side and go glowy. Oh yeah, beautiful combo. I see a lot of people are using these with the liquid blushes from Rare Beauty, which I'm gonna have to try that too. Then I'm gonna go over this side with the Too Faced one. It's gonna help give it more pigmentation. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna try to get these to match up as best as possible. Put some on my nose. We love a blushy nose moment on this channel. So let me put on highlighter real quick, and I will also go and put on some eye primer so we can get into the Machina palette, which I'll show you it real quick. I did feature it in that haul video. Did a few swatches in it, but I'll throw up the full swatches of this palette so you guys can see. Isn't this pretty? This color story, the packaging. There's some multi-chromes in here. Oh, I'm feeling this. I'm probably gonna stick with the greens and do like a different color on the bottom. I think that's where I'm going. But let me go do that stuff off camera and I'll be right back. Highlighted up, I'm looking so glowy. I went in with the Fruit Lighter from Cliona. They're actually coming out with more shades, but this one is the collab with Emily Violet Marie Tropical. It's so beautiful. It's a multi-chrome highlighter. Like, look at this beauty. It's like peachy and it has like a green shift to it. Oh, and gold. I can't wait. I'm gonna totally pick up the new ones that they come out with because this is such a good formula. I did also use the Juvia's Place Eye Primer in shade 2. So I'm gonna start off with the shade called Digital. Oh, an olive moment. I'm just gonna go in. Hopefully I don't have too much creasing. I'm just gonna keep this look simple, but I want a lot of green on the lids. I haven't done like an all super olivey look in a while. And that's my go-to. I love Blend Bunny's formula, by the way. They have such a good matte. And this palette was just such an interesting color story and theme. I just didn't pick it up on the initial launch. I think I had bought too many things when this came out. And then they went and did a sale. I think I got like 25% off. And I was like, yep, the time is now to finally pick this up. And I'm happy that I did because it's so pretty. It's even prettier in person. And when I saw that there's these stunning like kind of multi-chrome shades, I was like, I'm so happy I got this. I'm so happy. Now let's smoke it up with Machina, the deeper olive matte. I'm just gonna use the same brush. This is the UC 8-7. I don't know if they're gonna end up selling these individually. But yes, let's smoke it up in the outer corner. Oh, I love an olive look. It's like my favorite color to wear on the eyes. So let's now get into a shade for the lower lash line. I think I'm gonna do pink on the bottom. I know a lot of people don't like to use pink on the lower lash line, but I, you know, just love color and I could care less. It gives me like a pink eye moment, but I don't care. So we're going in with Enamored, by the way, this shade right here. I don't know, I just think pink and green look so good together. I just can live my like watermelon dreams right now. These mattes are just so good. I feel like Blend Bunny has some of the best mattes like ever. They're pigmented, they're blendable. They're just killing it with their matte formula. Oh, look at that. It's just going on like so easily. It kind of has like a neon-y vibe to it. It's bright. Nice little hot pink, or more like a hot fuchsia. So let me put that everywhere. And then I'm gonna take the shade called Oxytocin. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's a deeper pink, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner to get some depth, match up with the depth on the outer corner up here. I just decided to go in with the darker pink further in. And then I just wanted it to be a little darker everywhere. I'm putting more of the lighter pink up here. But yes, that is so pretty. So now let's get to my lid again. And you know I have to go in with, is it Beaute? This one right here, this kind of neon shade. And I'm gonna really pack it on like the front portion. Do you see that? You know, this is like my favorite shade to put like in the inner portion and all over the lid. Oh, it's a neon-y yellow green. And it's so pigmented. I'm just gonna put that like all in the front lid. I mean. And then I'll put like a shimmer in the center. Because this has to be the moment because it's so pretty and pigmented. So now let's go into Sci-Fi, the shimmer, which is like a yellowy green shimmer. And I'm gonna just stick it right in the center. Just to have like a spotlight effect. Oh, this is pretty. It would also make a gorgeous inner corner highlight too. But I just want that neon shade to be in the inner corner this time. Oh yeah. Now let's use some shimmer on the bottom. Yeah, let's go into, should I use Mortality or should I use Conduct? I think I want to use Conduct, which is more of a peachy shade on the bottom. I'm going to spray my brush so I can smooth that on. I'm just going to give a little bit of brightness down here. It's like a peachy pink. Oh yeah. Just kind of have a little shimmer moment on the lower lash line. Oh, I'm happy I went with this one instead of the other one. Oh, that looks so good. Do we want to add a little bit more smokiness to the outer corner? I think we should add a little bit more smokiness. So I'm going to go in with this Uden's Eye brush. I think this is like a travel brush. And I'm going to go into Shut Down the black. I'm going to tap off the excess and just go lightly. I'm going to put it on both sides because I don't want to overdo it. I just want a little bit more smokiness. I'll bring it down here too, a little bit on the pink part, and just add a little bit of depth. And there it is. There is the look. This is so pretty, and I think that's it for the shades that I'm gonna use. So let me do some liner, figure out something for my waterline. I'll get back, we'll get into the mascara and the lippies, and then we'll wrap up the video. I'm back. I went in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner, such a good liquid liner from the drugstore. And then I went in with the Colourpop Creme Gel Liner and Lover Boy, just to go with that pink that's down here. And now we're gonna get into the Blend Bunny Omni Lash Perfecting Mascara. I actually just bought this because I wanted to get free shipping, and I was like, you know what, who doesn't love a mascara? This is how it's shaped. It looks very similar to like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, the was it Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Looks like it's a little bit on the wet side, so we should see. But I'm just going to go on with one coat. So that is with one coat. I don't know if you guys can really tell because the like liner and shadow. It gave a little bit of length, a little bit of volume, but let me see if I can get more because I like a very dramatic lash. I'm just gonna build it up some more. And then here's where the second coat, it was able to give a little bit more drama. It's really good at curling the lash. It's not like the most lengthening mascara that I've ever tried, but I do like that it gives some volume, some length, and also curls the lashes. So I think it looks really good. And it's not like really drying down that quick, so be careful. I feel like this could smudge because when I went in with the second layer, it was still like on the wetter side because I've used some mascaras where it just dries so fast. So once you're going with the second coat, it starts to feel dry and like crunchy to the touch, but that was not doing that. I was getting some on my lid too because the wand is so big, so you gotta be careful. So let's do the lippy because I'm sure this video is way too long. So I have two of these lip creams from Live Tinted. I have the shade Outspoken, which is a beautiful brown, and then I have the shade called Wild, which is like a deeper brown. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I think I like this one better. I don't think I want like a deep lip. I'm just gonna go in without lip liner just to see how it looks on its own. This is one of those kind of like moussey lip products, like the Kaleidos Cloud Lab lip clays, like the lip creams from Blend Bunny or ItsBel. Like that's the texture of these, or like the ones from Lethal. Look at that, look at the pigment. It's gliding on and it feels so good and soft and a moussey on the lips. Like you don't even have to go back into the component at all. Like one swipe and you get full pigment at this. All right, so there's the lippy. It's just so lightweight and comfortable. They're not totally transfer proof. Like you'll see some come off, but it does wear really well, like way better than like a lip gloss or a lip oil, and it fades gracefully. Like that's the kind of formula it feels like. Of course, I'll have to test it out and like wear it all day to actually see if it does that, but I am loving this look. I need to take my hair down because I feel cute. I feel like a just little beautiful tropical watermelon. I'm living my best life right now, and I think this is one of the best like testing out new makeup videos that I've done in a while because all the products are absolutely stunning. Like look at my skin. I'll just have to show you guys real close. Like look at that. It looks flawless. Like the CC cream is so nice from ITSBel Cosmetics. It's just like a nice natural finish. Great coverage, like medium coverage, and it feels really lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy at all. And some of their other ones feel a little bit more heavier from ITSBel Cosmetics. And then the concealer is actually really nice. It gave good coverage. It gave some brightening effect, but I do feel like I creased a little more with this, even though I like powdered. I feel like maybe I layered up a little bit too much. I mean, it's not noticeable now that I have shadow. Like it looks like everything is fine, but without the shadow I noticed some creasing, so maybe I need to like not layer up too much, maybe try a different powder. But regardless, I still really like it. Convenient packaging, good coverage. I'll just test it out more, but I do actually really like it, even though it gave me a little extra creasing. The primer seems really nice. It gave a tacky base, it smooths out the skin, it has SPF. I like the consistency of it, and I think like the foundation went over it so nicely. Like NYX, you're killing it. And this bronzer too, it's beautiful. It's probably gonna be one of my most favorite powder bronzers because it's creamy and blendable, and it has like that beautiful more reddish undertone that is so hard to find in bronzers. Like it's just the perfect color for me. I just love that. And then the glow on the cheeks. Oh, I love these Rare Beauty blushes. I just know that this is going to be a staple in my collection. I love a blush lighter moment. I love a lot of glow. I love that these are a little bit more sheer, so like a wash of color with intense glow. And I know that this is not for everyone. If you don't want to enhance texture on the skin, I would say stay away from these. And oh, and the Machina palette, I mean, this is stunning. It's the usual Blend Bunny formula. Super pigmented mattes, gorgeous metallics. This neon shade is everything right here. I feel like it's like so pigmented. It's just such a pigmented shade. And I love this color story. I'm so happy I picked it up. And I can't wait to try this like more multi-chrome shade over here. But it was so, so good. I mean, you see it. You see the eye look. It's stunning. So I will like try to wear these products to work. Like do a full wear test. And leave a pinned comment letting you know how all the products did. Because I will probably do that tomorrow, and this video will probably come up like in a later time, so I will try to remember to include that pinned comment. But you guys will now have to let me know what your thoughts are on these products in the comments below. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you like how this look came out? I would just love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup and all that good stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have all the products linked. I'll have that haul video that I mentioned, as well as other videos you might be interested in watching. And I will have my contact and my social media platforms linked. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, just taking the time to just hang out with me. I appreciate you guys, and I just hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and just send you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.